Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Ascension Playground. Boy, isn't it amazing this time frame that we are living through and in? For me, the end of the year, 2025, is a marker for the moment that says, wow, I really chose to be here. It seems that when you look at the astrology, when you look at the galactic, cosmic, celestial points, when you look at what's going on with Mother Gaia, with eruptions of volcanoes and flooding and weather patterns, when you look at the advent of AI and how we can use it as a friendly tool, or we can think of it as something that is gathering information on our personal lives. Whatever the fact, the technology and our humanity are coming to a very interesting choice point. I just wanted to come on quickly to say hello again, as I've had a nice long sabbatical, being able to travel to Italy for a couple of months and then returning, and only returning when it feels like there's some kind of joy that I wanted to share. So, a quick update for three things. Yes, 2025 is coming to a close, and we're soon to celebrate and greet 2026. So, my first bit of news is the middle of January, I'm going to be part of the second annual Global Summit for the Quantum Soul Guidance Practitioners with Julia Balaz. So, we're looking forward to sharing, I think it's over 20 shares from practitioners looking at what's ahead for 2026. Okay. And then, secondly, if you're feeling the energy of your whole life feeling like, is anything stable? Is anything firm under my feet? What's happening to my body? Why are things suddenly not working or chronic health issues coming up? Is there something that I can do to shift or align with? So that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing health issues in friends, families, and animals, beautiful pets. I've also seen with the eclipse many endings and new beginnings. So the birth of new babies and the saying farewell to family and loved ones. Yeah, 2025. It seems though, if you think about the astrology, things are coming to a higher and higher crescendo point. So, holding that idea in the greatest amount of love, I tell myself, wow, I signed up to be here and to witness this moment and shift of all ages. That choice point. Will we choose love or will we choose fear? Will we allow ourselves to give our power over to technology, or will we work with it as a guide, but not give our power to anyone or anything? A little teaser. This age of Pegasus has been on my heart. And it's something that I'll be talking about at the Global Summit in mid-January with Julia. And starting to let myself think about what does the shift of ages, this age in between Pisces and Aquarius. I know some people are saying we're in the age of Aquarius now, let's claim it with Uranus, etc. But if we open the lens and the path of the sun, the ecliptic, and we look more closely at what star is holding that 0 degrees Aries point, since 1925, there's been a star or two in the constellation of the winged horse, Pegasus, that's really guiding us in this age. So I've taken to some long walks and contemplation, and I've invited the beautiful constellation of Pegasus to tell me more. So I'm hopeful to share some future little videos about the constellation Pegasus. If you've checked your own personal natal chart on the galacticastrochart.com calculator, go see if you have any conjunctions to this beautiful constellation, either with the star Markab or to the star Shiat or any other of the beautiful stars in Pegasus, the winged horse. And then thirdly, I just want to say, having taken a course, actually two classes with Alan Steinfeld on advanced remote viewing. For me, I was a little bit fearful and yet also excited. What is possible in the remembering of the awakening of some of my own senses beyond the 5 or 6 senses that we're used to: vision, sight, hearing? What if we could, like the telepathy tapes, if you go on YouTube, check out telepathy tapes and how these nonverbal autistic children and young adults and adults are talking to each other telepathically. For me, if they can do it, maybe I can too. I just have to see that someone else is doing it, tune into it, and then allow myself permission to align with my higher self, because when I'm aligning with my higher self, there is nothing to fear. It's all me. So when I come into alignment, I just say, okay, let's see, hear, or know what wants to come forward in this new age of possibility. So I'm so excited. I also had a quick chat with Elizabeth Hartstar, based in Sedona, Arizona. She's going to have a wonderful upcoming retreat in February 2026 with Linda Kubata Bird, and bringing 12 together to create sacred ceremony with the year of the fire horse. So yes, horses, Pegasus, the winged horse, and the year of the fire horse coming toward us for the Lunar New Year. But currently, we're still with that wood snake year. So, what else needs and wants to be shed? I got an email just before I came on to record from a friend who just said, "Can you check out what's happening with me lately?" And this idea that, yeah, we're all feeling it and under it. And if we just go into our heart, I tell myself this: go into my heart and go, okay, what wants to be shed? What wants to be remembered? And, you know, what also am I noting with my synchronicities? So the joy of taking a class, the joy of, friends coming back online to say hello, what's going on, to hear from you in the Ascension Playground. I just want to give each of everybody a big warm hug. We've made it through 2025, and let's welcome in 2026. I know some of us are listening to the Gene Keys with Richard Rudd. We're listening to the astrology with Pam Gregory and Heather Ensworth. We're tuning into the Galactic with Julia Balaz. And we have our other fun favorites. For me, what I'm hearing and knowing is, for me to align, I need to send myself out on a long walk in nature. Even if it's cold, even if it's raining, just give myself that 20 or 30 minutes, sometimes more, but just to enjoy and appreciate this blessed planet that we're all sharing in this now moment. Okay, I'll be back soon with some more shares. Leave a comment if there's something you want to learn or have me share going forward in 2026. I'll see what I can do. I have a window of time open. So many blessings. Take care, everybody. And remember to lighten up, because in doing that, we get to play more so on the Ascension Playground. Okay, bye for now.